Hello friends. I'm Abhishek Deokate. Yes, IIT. So we discuss. So we will discuss on the difference between TCP and UDP. TCP stands for Transmission Control Protocol, and UDP stands for Datagram User Datagram Protocol or Universal Datagram Protocol. TCP is a connection-oriented protocol, and UDP is a connectionless protocol. Now the functions. TCP. As the message makes its way across the internet from one computer to another, this is a connection-based UDP. UDP is also a protocol used in message transport or transfer. This is not connection based, which means that one program can be sent a load of packet to another, and that would be the end of the relationship. Now the usage. TCP is suited for applications that require high reliability and transmission time is less critical relatively to the UDP. UDP is suitable for applications that need fast, efficient transmission, such as games. UDP's stateless nature is also useful for servers that answer small queries from huge numbers of clients. Now, the protocols TCP and UDP used by other protocols like TCP, HTTP, HTTPS, FTP, SNTP, Telnet. Now UDP is used by protocols like DNS, DHCP, TFTP, SNMP, RIP, VoIP. Now the ordering of data packets in TCP and UDP. TCP rearranges data packets in the order specified. UDP has no inherent order as all packets are independent of each other. If ordering is required, it has to be managed by the application layer. Now the speed of transfer. As the TCP speed is slower than UDP is faster because error recovery is not attempted. It is a first effected. As the TCP is concerned with the error recovery, it means that in TCP the error recovery of a packet is done. So the speed of the TCP is less than UDP. UDP is faster. Reliability. There is an absolute guarantee that the data transfer remains intact and arrives in the same order in which it was sent. It means that the data which is sent by user, it means that sender is absolutely same as receive at the receiver side is a guarantee of TCP. But there is no such a guarantee that message or packet sent by sender would reach exactly same at the receiver side. So TCP is a highly reliable, but UDP is less reliable in comparison with TCP. Now the header size. TCP header size is 20 bytes. UDP header size is 8 bytes. Now focus on the common header fields in both source port, destination port, and checksum port are the common header fields in both. Now the streaming of data in TCP and UDP. TCP. Data is read as the byte stream. No distinguished indications are transmitted to signal message boundaries, but packets are sent individually and are checked for integrity only if they arrive. It means packets have definite boundaries which are honored upon receipt, meaning a read operation at the receiver socket will yield an entire message as it was originally sent. Now weight of TCP and now the TCP is a heavy weight. It requires 3 packets to set up a socket connection before any user data can be sent. But in UDP is a lightweight. There is no ordering of messages, no tracking connections, etc. It is a small transport layer designed on top of IP. So TCP, as a TCP is a heavyweight, it requires 3 packets for socket connection. So TCP handles reliability and congestion control. But in UDP there is no congestion control as it is a lightweight. So now data flow control in TCP and UDP. Now TCP does flow control. TCP requires 3 packets to set up a socket connection before any user data can be sent. TCP handles reliability and congestion. There is no such data flow control in UDP. Now the error checking. TCP does error checking and error recovery. UDP does not. It does error checking but simply discard anonymous packets. Error recovery is not attempted. It means that in TCP, the TCP does error checking and error recovery also. The packets which are errorful, they are discarded or retransmitted from the source to destination again. But in UDP, it simply checks the packets and simply discard the errorful packets. Here the error recovery is not attempted. So the look upon fields present in TCP and UDP. Sequence number TCP. Sequence number, acknowledgement number, data offset, reserved field, control bit, window, urgent pointer, options, padding, checksum, source port, destination port. Now in UDP, length, source port, destination port, and checksum. As we discussed above, that there is acknowledgement segment in TCP and there is no acknowledgement segment in UDP. So handshaking, there is a handshaking mechanism in TCP but there is no handshake mechanism in UDP. As there is handshake mechanism in TCP because of it is a connection oriented protocol, so the acknowledgement are sent by sender also and receiver also to the sender and receiver. So there is a sync acknowledgement and acknowledgement. Thank you.